In this video we'll show you the Framework IT, Unified Communications, Administrative Portal homepage. We'll also demonstrate how easy it is to manage your users and phones directly from your administrative portal. When you first log into the administration portal, you will land on the homepage. Within the homepage you will see some general information about your system. You can see any currently active calls including caller ID info and the user extension that is actively on a call. The call graph tool allows you to see various calling statistics like total minutes or call volume. The call graph allows you to further filter by hour, day or week. You can print any of the call graph reports if desired. On the right-hand side of the screen, you will see information regarding how many users are configured in the system, how many devices are currently registered to the system, how many devices are configured in the system, and how many phone numbers are in your account. You can also see some general usage statistics like how many calls are currently active, how many calls occurred today, minutes used for today, as well as total minutes used this month and the previous month. Now let's take a look at the Users module. Within the Users module, you will see a list of all currently configured users in the system. Let's drill further into one of these users. On the Users Profile tab, you can easily set the user's name and their login name for their web portal access. You can set the department that the user is in, as well as define what site they are located at, if you have multiple locations. You can set the time zone that each user is in, which will have an effect on the voicemail timestamps and any schedules associated to this user. The user's scope allows you to define the level of access the user has for their web portal account. Here you can set to record all calls for the user. The directory options allow you to set whether a user can be found within the dial by name directory or other contacts directories in the system. This may be useful to you if you like to use the dial by name function in your automated answering greetings, but don't want certain users to be accessible. Here you can set the user's outgoing caller ID number to be used for outbound calls. Here you can set the email address that the user will receive voicemail to email at. As many as 5 email addresses may be set for each user. At the bottom of the page, here is where you can easily set or reset a user's voicemail PIN. Now, let's take a look at the Answering Rules tab for this user. On the Answering Rules tab, here you can define what will happen when this user's extension number is called. Multiple rules can be defined that are based on schedules. We'll go over answering rules further in another video. Now, let's take a look at this user's voicemail settings. On the Voicemail tab, you will find settings associated to the user's mailbox. You can easily set to enable or disable the user's voicemail box altogether with a single click. There are several options on how the user should hear their messages. The Operator Forward option allows you to set a destination for a caller to zero out of a user's mailbox. For example, let's say a caller reaches the user's voicemail box and the user has a greeting that states, "Hello, I'm not available to take your call. Please leave a message, or for further assistance please press 0. The caller can then press 0 and will be transferred to the destination that is defined in this field, such as a customer service group or reception phone. Here, you can easily see how many messages a user has sitting in their mailbox. You can clear them all out with one click if needed. The Copy to Extensions field allows you to set additional extensions to receive copies of new voicemails for a user if desired. Here you can see the data limit allowed for this mailbox, as well as see how much of that data is currently being used. You can also clear out all data from the mailbox with one click. This would include any new or saved messages and any greetings associated with this user. If the user has an eFax line associated with their account, it is possible to simply clear all faxes out of their mailbox without deleting any of their voicemail messages or outgoing greetings. Voicemail greetings can be set up in the traditional fashion by logging into a voicemail box via phone. Greetings can also be created using our text-to-speech engine. You just select the text-to-speech option, then simply load your greeting text to the message box, and then select one of the many voice talent options you wish to hear. You may also upload user greetings by loading a pre-recorded greeting that is in the WAV or MP3 file formats. Now, let's take a look at this user's Phones tab. On the Phones tab, here you can manage a user's devices, as well as add additional devices if needed. It's possible to have multiple devices associated with a single user. For example, You may have a user that works part-time in one office and part-time in a different office and also occasionally works from home. That user can have a desk phone located in both offices and may also be using the mobile app for working remotely. That user would have 3 devices that can all be managed from here. This includes programming line keys and other feature buttons of the desk phones directly from your management portal. You can also easily see if the device is online or unregistered. Now, let's take a look at the Advanced tab for this user. Here on the Advanced tab, you can easily reset a user extension if you need to reassign the extension to a new employee. This can include deleting voicemail messages and greetings, deleting custom contacts and any custom answering rules the previous user had created. You may also unassign a phone number and remove lines from desk phones. Here you can send the user a welcome email to the system. The welcome email includes a link for the user to set up their account password and their voicemail PIN. And if the user should ever be locked out of the web portal or mobile app, you can assist them by forcing a password reset and sending them a recovery email. Thank you for watching. Please be sure to check out other videos in our UCaaS demo series, where we'll explore other modules in the administration portal, including automated attendance, call queues, call reporting, and more.